Hello, lovely people, my correct family. You are welcome back again to my channel. Nice meeting you here once again. It's my pleasure to have you here. Now, if you are here and you are yet to subscribe to my channel, kindly help me hit the subscribe button and also turn on your notification bell. Thank you so much. Now report reaching us now allegedly now is that they said there is an old woman, like an old, very like the oldest woman right now, in Ile Ife has come to, we know that this period now is a period of celebration in Ooni's palace. Like, the family are all celebrating right now. And after the naming, some people are still coming around to pay, to come and celebrate with the Ooni. Like the, group that came the other day were his schoolmates that flew all the way from US, UK, and, different country, and they came to celebrate with him. Now, this old woman, they said she also came to the palace. In fact, they said when she came, like everybody was surprised, everybody was shocked that how can, because they really helped her to come to the palace. And when people saw her, they were like, this woman, she's not supposed to come out like this now, that she should have stayed back. And she was saying no, 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 that is okay, she's fine, that she came to see the Ooni. And we know that as Ooni, he cannot come to see her, but she has to go to Ooni to go and to tell Ooni what she has to tell him. And they now welcome her to the palace. They gave her a special seat. Everybody was just rallying around her and all that, because for you to see that oldest woman that everybody respect in the community, seeing her coming out, of course she's being supported. They drove her to the palace, and when she came out, she was being supported to walk down to Ooni's chamber. And so they said when she got there, she sat down, greeted Ooni. Ooni was like, now, wow, why did you have to come now? You would have sent for me, I will come. Is it that important? Because you coming to the palace today. In fact, they said Ooni was even jokingly saying that, what will I offer you? In fact, I don't know what to give you now. A whole you coming to the palace is a very big visit to that, and all that. And they said the woman just smiled and said, no problem, no problem, that everything is fine. That of course that he is the leader now, that he has to come and see him and also celebrate with him. And they said Ooni was so happy. Ooni was very, very happy, and he appreciated her coming. So now, after then, now they said, they got talking. I mean, the old woman and Ooni got talking, and started telling Ooni that she was thinking that, in fact, they said the first question she asked Ooni was that, has Naomi, where is Naomi and Tadenika, were they around? And they said, Ooni said no. That question is strange. Why will you be asking somebody that has not been in this palace for, the story and everything? And she said yes, that she knows the story, but with this good news like this now, that she was expecting that Queen Naomi must have returned back, or he must have insisted that they bring Queen Naomi and Tadenikawo back before even the naming. And they said Ooni was just like, no, it's not like that too, because of course we know the whole story and everything. And he just briefed the woman, and they said the woman was like, there is something that brought her to this palace. Something brought her. If it's just for the twins, of course she would have sent someone to come and see him and deliver a message that she is sending greetings. But for her to come by herself, that Ooni supposed to know that there is an issue. And they said Ooni said, of course, because her coming to him, he was surprised, because he wasn't expecting her to come. And they said the woman now said the reason why she came was to let Ooni know that one, the issue that brought her is damn important, like is almost very, very important. That is why she has to come here. And that the reason is that Naomi and Tadenikawo has to be brought back to this palace. That Naomi that he sees, that Naomi is not that kind of woman that if others are becoming and going, but not Naomi. That even if Naomi left, we understand that of course she left, which it has happened before. She's not the first woman that will leave. But she wants only to understand one thing, that Naomi case is a different case. That he should not treat Naomi case like the way, or like the way he has treated others in the past. That even if they are advising him, or they are saying that no, like they try to talk him into it and everything, but that she wants him to know that Naomi of this Naomi, that she's not a woman that he will just treat like that, and that if Naomi is not in the palace, that is not going to be it will not be fine. No, that is just here to let him know that he's not saying that bad thing will happen. No, he's not saying that evil will happen. Of course, he's protected, his family is protected, and they said the Odu might even pray, say words of prayer to Ooni to let him know that it's not as if one kind of havoc will happen. No, that nothing bad is going to happen to him, neither to his children or to either of his wives. But what he's saying is that Naomi has been destined for this palace. That Naomi has been destined to be with him, for them to be together. Even though he has chosen to marry these other women, that does not affect, it's not supposed to affect his relationship with Queen Naomi. And that you see that Tadenikawo that he sees, that it is a matter of fact that, he brings Tadenikawo back to the palace, because Tadenikawo is not just an ordinary boy. That Tadenikawo is that the mother is anointed, that the anointing on this his son is double. In fact, as a double, that very soon you will start seeing it. That this his son is not just a son that he will just treat like, because the mother has made mistake, you want to treat the boy the same. He said no, that he should try as much as possible for the sake of Tadenikawo. They should try as much as possible to bring Queen Naomi and Tadenikawo back to the palace. That there is a reason why he's saying this, because Tadenikawo, because of who he is, because of the what Tadenikawo brought when he was coming to this planet Earth, because of who Tadenikawo is, that is the reason why he's advising him that he should bring Queen Naomi back. Because of course, why they gave Queen Naomi this boy is because they know that Queen Naomi will be able to nurture him and raise him up in the way that he will be able to be protected. Of course, not that it's not as if they are saying that if Tadenikawo is in the palace, he will not be protected, and that is even the more reason why she is saying that they should bring Tadenikawo back. That he knows that Queen Naomi alone she's the one raising this boy alone. Even though he's sending things, he's sending everything, that is not enough. That the what this boy came with, he came. The destiny of the boy is like you have a child that has been destined to grow up under the tutelage of the father and the mother, but now is left to only Naomi. That is not good. That it will be very good for Tadenikawo to be under his tutelage as well. Even though they know that. Even if Tadenikawo is in the palace, it's not as if Ooni will be carrying him everywhere. He will be with Ooni 247. But for the fact that he's in that palace, that it means something. That if Tadenikawo is in the palace, it means a lot, like a lot. For Tadenikawo to be in the palace, it means a lot of things, and that is why she is here to to let him know that he should not look at this issue from the way from the normal way or from the usual way. That this case of Naomi is a different case altogether, and that is why he has come to the palace to let Ooni know that look, he should look inward and he should try as much as he can to see that Queen Naomi and Tadenikawo returns to the palace. And they said he also asked Ooni that what about your other wife, because they said when the old woman came, it's Temitope and Ronke. Of course, they have been on ground. They are the one that came to welcome her. And they said she asked of the other women, and they said they are not around. And she was like concerned. What happened? Is it that, and it's like the way they said they reacted to her is as if they said they are pregnant. That is like these other women are pregnant. That is why like they are almost due self, not just the normal usual pregnant. Like they are almost due. That is why they too left the palace. And they said she was so happy, and they said she congratulated them for safe delivery and everything. And they said she even prayed that if it's like that, it means we are expecting triplet too, if possible sef quadruplet too on the way. And they said they all laughed. And they said before she left, she reminded Ooni again that don't forget what I've told you. I want you to take it very, very serious. And that is the reason why she came. She has to come here by herself, that Ooni should consider what she has said and try as much as he can to bring Queen Naomi and Tadenikawo back. That even if they are not going to live directly, like live inside the palace, of course there is a way he can make arrangements for them to live close to where he can have access to them, do things with them. And that he just wants Tadenikawo to be under his watch. Like the way Tadenikawo is right now is like far from him, and it's not good. That Tadenikawo was supposed to be under his watch. That thing will be good for the boy. That there is a reason why she has said this. That there is a reason that only should consider and try as much as he can to overlook things and bring Queen Naomi and Tadenikawo very close to him. Okay, and they said this is what happened. And they said when she was to leave, Ooni gifted her cash. Of course, now Ooni will not allow an old woman like that to come and without giving her anything. He has been doing it for even younger, far, far younger ones, even youth self. He give everybody money, not talk of old woman. So, and they said the mama was like, I don't really need all these things. I just came to let you know. And they said Ooni was like, I know, you are our mother, you are our mother, all those kind of things. And they said she collected, and they took her back to the car that brought her, and they say she drove off. And they said Ooni was like, after she left, Ooni, and Ronke and Temitope, now the way they say they had a discussion, private discussion, that nobody know what they discussed and all that. So this is what they said happened. And as I hear it, allegedly, all these are all alleged stories. They are not first-hand information. Okay, as I get the gist, as I get the rumor, I say no, I will also come here and let you people know. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for standing by. I love you. I appreciate you. You guys are my people. Okay, I love you all. God bless you and have a great day. Bye.